It's very important on an agile project to maintain and create a well-organized, easy-to-use product backlog. So how valuable would it be to you to learn some common problems with product backlogs, how to prevent them, how to fix them? Okay, here. So my name is Tim McDermott, and I am a senior IT project manager, living and working in and around Tampa Bay, Florida. And in Tampa Bay, there's a lot of wildlife areas. So today I'm in a place, and guess what it's called? It's called the Wildlife Nature Preserve. The Wildlife Nature Preserve is actually right on the University of Southern Florida's campus. So that's where I'm at. Um, so a product backlog, the organization and the maintenance of it is very important. The better organized it is, the more efficient your sprints are going to be, etc., etc. So some common problems are, well, one of them is so the product backlog is made up of little units of scope, is what I think of it as. Units of scope. That's what it's meant to be. But sometimes, due to speed or whatever, the product owner doesn't do it that way. It doesn't get done that way. It can be just a list of requirement specifications instead. And that's not good, especially you don't want it to be too detailed. You don't want the little stories in there to be requirement specifications. You want them to be little descriptive user stories instead. If they're just a list of requirements, then that doesn't bode well for emergent requirements. The requirements need to be emerging each sprint, because requirements are going to change throughout the sprint. They're going to be taken out and revised and revised and revised anyway. So spending all that time and all that money up front developing a long list of specification requirements is a waste of time anyway. So don't do that. And if you're handed a list of a product backlog that's in that condition, it's probably there's a problem with the product owner, something like that. So just use the vision statement, the vision for the whole product, and create a new product backlog off of that vision yourself, and go with that, and you'll be a lot better off. Another issue is when it becomes a product backlog is just a wish list. The users get together and they just quickly slap together a list of items that they would like to have, and they go into elaborate detail, including everything but the kitchen sink, so they say. When you're handed a product backlog like that, again, it's hard to prioritize it. You need to be able to prioritize it and to prune it and take a lot of the items that are no value or low value, take them off the list. Use the vision statement again for that to prune and refine the product backlog into an actionable list instead of just a list of items to do. And it's a list of work items instead of a wish list, etc. That's a couple of things that I can think of. So you can use these two ideas to help refine and improve your product backlog when you have problems with it. It's mainly just going back to the vision statement and using that to prune and clean up the product backlog. Thank you all very much.